Welcome, I'm TST Tyler, and today is a pretty exciting video. The trade deadline just passed like 5 hours ago, so no more trades for the season. So that means I can start pumping out these rebuilds a little bit more because I know what the teams are gonna be like. Because I don't like doing it like a quarter of the way through the season. But anyways, this team made a pretty big move. They got rid of Domantas Sabonis, and in return, they got Haliburton, Buddy Hield, and then Tristan Thompson was it, and I think they may have given up a pick, but I'm not sure. So, um, this is what the team looks like. At point guard, they have Macolm Brogdan, Ricky Rubio, Kiefer Sykes, and TJ McConnell. Shooting guard, there's an abundance of that. Haliburton, Chris Duarte, Lance Stevenson, and then those guys. Small forward, Buddy Hield, TJ Warren, and then center, Myles Turner, Tristan Thompson, Jalen Smith, Goga Badatsi, and Isaiah Jackson. We are going to try to rebuild, but not fully. We're not going to fully commit to it because, I mean, first, that's what the front office isn't doing. They're not fully committing because by getting Haliburton while trying to keep some of their star talents, they're going to try to be competing in like 2 or 3 years. And that's what we're going to try to do. We're going to try to get this team to be good in about 2 to 3 years. Can we make them championship winners? Maybe. Can we make them contenders? Definitely. So we are going to head into the end of the season because not too much is going to happen in between now and then. At the end of year one, we ended up finishing 29 and 53. I'm pretty sure when we actually got to the deadline, we were 20 and 37. So we tanked a little bit. We're going to get a pretty good pick. This is going to be a battle of who 2K likes more between Trae Young and Zion Williamson. And unsurprisingly, Zion will come out on top. So going into the draft lottery, we need this. Oh, we are 6. We need to jump. We're in a very good spot to jump, though, I will say. Yeah, we definitely need this. We definitely need to jump up in the top 4. We're aiming for Holmgren or Durin in the draft. Or Paolo. Like, whoever we can get our hands on. Like I said, if we jump up and we can get one of those guys, that would be awesome. That would be so good. So the Wizards jumped. This is where we might go. No, we actually fell. We fell from 6. That's awful. So we got jumped by the Wizards. And we fell out. Now, I'm going to try to make a move for a top 3 pick. Okay, so I think this is good for our commitment to Haliburton. This is for the first pick, so we would get our choice between Paolo or Holmgren. Do we have first that we can give up? Okay, we'll do a lottery protected first for next season, and this should get the job done. Oof. Okay, now we do the seconds. Okay, so we did get the first overall pick. Might have slightly overpaid for it. So first overall pick, we gave up number 7, Brogdan. Next year's first, but that's lottery protected, so if we tank, then we'll still get it back. And then 2 seconds. So now we have the number 1 pick to work with. We're gonna keep McConnell. We might sign we need to sign a backup point guard. We'll have Haliburton, Duarte, Warren, Hield, and then Stevenson will be gone, and Warren might be gone too, so we might need to sign another small forward. We are going to draft Holmgren, because we need big man help. And so, we're just going to take Chet, who actually, I think has All NBA ceiling. I mean, really good numbers. He can shoot. He's just really good, so it's pretty much a no-brainer. So, going into year 2, we have Haliburton as our best player on our team. We did get rid of Brogdan. Haliburton's up to an 84. Then we have Myles Turner. Then we drafted Chet Holmgren with the number 1 pick that we traded up to get. Then we have Buddy Hield, Chris Duarte, Jalen Smith. We brought back Lance Stevenson, and then we brought in Kendrick Nunn. We keep McConnell. We keep Isaiah Jackson. We brought in James Ennis. Kept O'Shea. And then we brought in DJ Augustine and then Lou Will. They're not really going to see the floor. They're just here on minimal contracts, hopefully to help out the team. I'm going to have Lou Will mentor Tyrese Haliburton just to see if he can give him anything before he leaves. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm pretty sure we're at 14, and on to year 2. So about a month through the year, we are starting 5-14. Not the best start, but we do have some positives. Haliburton is killing it so far, averaging almost 26 points a game, 5 assists, 4 rebounds. Worse shooting because the ball is in his hands most of the game. More turnovers. Like I said, he's the primary ball handler. Holmgren has started off pretty hot as well, almost 18 points a game, 9 rebounds a game, 3 assists. Alright, shooting 3-point can go up a little bit, but he's working with Bielitsa, so it should go up eventually. Myles Turner, problem with him, he doesn't want to stay. So I think we're going to have to look for somewhere for him to go for another center. Okay, so we did find a deal for Myles Turner, and that is to be swapped with Robert Williams. I think it's the best thing for the team. We're getting a contract for 4 years on acceptable money. Doesn't really go up past 13. Now Marcus Smart, I don't know about. That's a lot of contract, so we might find somewhere for him to go. We're going to lose Kendrick Nunn, who we signed. I think he was doing alright. Yeah, he was doing pretty good. So that's a shame. But we're going to get Marcus Smart. He's pretty good on defense. We're going to have him run the 2 for us. And we found a center for probably the rest of this rebuild. Yeah, something happened about midway through the season. Maybe I know exactly what it is. And as Embiid wins MVP, Chet wins Rookie of the Year. Really good numbers. I feel like I want to override this, because if we look at Hallie's numbers, he put up 28 points a game, 4 boards a game, and 6 assists a game on almost 2 steals a game. Like, this is what I was talking about, and he led us to the playoffs. I will check just out of courtesy, and if Devontae Graham did not, he didn't do anything, so I'm going to manually do this, but I think that this is understandable. Sure, Mickey, whatever, but I do think he deserves that. A really good season from Haliburton. It pulled us into the play-in, and we're going to be facing Detroit. So simcasting this game to see if we can make the playoffs. It's a very tight game, a very high-scoring game, might I add. As we go down to the final 8 minutes, 7 minutes, we're down by a decent amount. We're going to need a big comeback for me to even think about jumping in this. If we score, I'll jump in. We do score, so I'm going to go ahead and watch this. Kelly Olynyk inbounding the ball. Cade Cunningham. He bricks it. Oh, Chet Holmgren got the board. Okay, we have a chance to tie or take the lead. Holmgren driving on. Oh, out to Buddy Hield. Open 3. He hits those. And we're up. Player of the game is Haliburton, who is on the floor. At least I didn't see him. And he's dropped 49 in the play-in. He deserved that. Okay, Cade has the ball on Chris Duarte. I'm not sure how good of a defender he is. Stays with him. Cade drives, gets picked up by Robert Williams. Backs him up a little bit. Starts driving. Oh, it's off! To Haliburton! Oh, let's go. 50-point game from Hallie. Oh, this is awesome. I'm so happy. Oh, I'm so happy. MVP chance for Hallie. He got robbed of All-Star and third team. And he drops 50 in a play-in game. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, he misses. They've got a chance to get up the floor. Cade for an open 3. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. How do you let that happen? We lose from a game-winning 3 from Cade Cunningham. We're going to need to win against Boston to actually make it into the playoffs. We lose the first, tie the second. Oh, but we have a really strong start to the fourth quarter, and that is enough. Off of Buddy Hield's 26, Haliburton's 23. Bad night for him, but we're in. So we are going up against Toronto. The screen is glitched. I can't really do much about that. So we are down 2-1 to Toronto. 2-2. 3-2. And we do actually make it through. So we will be going up against the 4th seeded Philadelphia 76ers. We look at their roster. They have Embiid and aging Harden, who they signed to a massive contract. Almost as big as Embiid's. Tobias Harris, Tyrese Maxey, Cody Zeller, Shake Milton. If we got past the Raptors, who I would assume have a good team. I guess they did not, but somehow they were the 1 seed. So I'm not sure if we can make it past the 76ers, but we'll see. We take 2 games, 3 games? They take 1, they take 2, and we make it. We make it to the conference finals. Actually, okay, this is nuts. Oh no. So if we look at the matchups for this conference finals matchup, we have the advantage at point guard, power forward, and then they have the advantage at shooting guard, small forward, and center. With this type of magic we've been on recently with Haliburton, I would have to assume going off. If we can see what he's been averaging for the whole playoffs, it's been 31, 6, and 4. Yeah, Haliburton is going to be an absolute star. We are on this miracle run so far, and we do not want it to end. We lose game 1. We win game 2. We lose game 3. We win game 4. We win game 5. And going into Simcast, we just need to win one more game to win the finals and make it to the finals in year 2, and we are going to do that. With Haliburton's 41 points, we are going to make the Npa Finals. We are going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves, who have Jordan McLaughlin, Bradley Beal. So they picked up Beal. That's a tough one. And free agency, they have Bradley Beal, Anthony Edwards, Jared Vanderbilt, and Cat. This is a nice 3-headed monster. I won't lie. But with Haliburton, it kind of feels like anything is possible. Game 1 goes to the Timberwolves. Game 2 goes to us. Game 3 goes to the Timberwolves. Ooh, okay. Game 4 goes to the Timberwolves. So we have a 3-1 deficit we need to dig ourselves out of if we want to win the finals. Strong 3rd quarter. And we need to jump into this one. So we need to stop. Hayward, they also have in for their team. And they also got Mo Bamba in the offseason. So they are very deep. Bradley Beal takes the ball. Robert Williams. Step back. He drains it. Okay. So we would prefer a 3. Haliburton gets the ball. Taking it up court. So you can set a pick or something. Okay, we give it to Chet Holmgren. Spin. Quick bucket. I think now we have to foul though. So I would like it to not go to Bradley Beal. It goes to Jordan McLaughlin. I have no idea if he can shoot. The first one's up, in pretty easily. Now you can assume most guards are really good free throw shooters. So he goes up for a second free throw. He bricks it. I need to swap back out because for some reason it put me in the game. Holmgren brings the ball up the floor. They are down by 3. Haliburton should be your go-to guy for this. Dorsey has the ball. Robert Williams. This is Jalen Smith. There is Chet Holmgren, and he goes for 3. He misses the 3. Chet Holmgren gets the rebound. Jalen Smith again. Holmgren again. Jalen Smith again. Oh my God, Jalen Smith sells. Why would you give him the ball in that situation? Guys. And just like that, the Minnesota Timberwolves beat the Pacers 4-1 in the NBA Finals. Alright, now our player options. So Chris Duarte has only been in the league 2 years, I believe, and he is already up to his team options at 26 years old. Jalen Smith, although he sold really hard, he is a promising player. Isaiah Jackson as well is a good player. So we're going to bring all these guys back. And from the Kings, we can get 2 first-round picks. I feel like that's a no-brainer for us. So that'll give us just straight-up money. And then we get picks from next year and the year after that. So the people that are actually available for us to get, there's the big hitters like LeBron and Jokic, which in Indiana, I'm going to do this somewhat realistically, and I don't think we can get them But Beal, I think, is someone we could get. Porzingis is someone we could get. Van Fleet for sure is someone we could get. And everyone down here, I think, would be down to come to Indiana. So going into year 3, Haliburton does improve to an 86. Holmgren improves to an 84. Robert Williams does not improve. Derrick Rose gets worse. Oubre gets worse, surprisingly. Duarte goes up. Isaiah Jackson goes up. Jalen Smith goes up. But he starts to go down, which is disappointing. So, we have a deal that I definitely am down with. This will give us another star and someone that can fill the small forward position that I feel like really needs to be filled. So, we are giving up our pick, lottery protected. I don't think we're going to miss the playoffs this season, so I'm not too worried about that. We give up Chris Duarte, who we would have to pay in this scenario. We give up Buddy Hield, Derrick Rose. And in return, we're going to get Devontae Graham and Brandon Ingram. So Devontae can be a 6-man for us, but I'm more worried about the BI part. Just because now this gives us a pretty dangerous rotation. Haliburton, Kelly Oubre, Brandon Ingram, Chet Holmgren, and Robert Williams. And then off the bench, we have Jalen Smith, Isaiah Jackson, Devontae Graham, and Lance Stevenson. So I really, really, really like this team. And I think we're pretty scary now with this addition. So this season is a pretty big improvement. We win almost 60 games. Luke wins MVP. I'm pretty sure we probably don't have any awards. I mean, All-NBA first team, we have no one. We do have Haliburton. He made All-NBA second team this year. He's down to get paid, and he definitely performed like it. We also have Chet Holmgren, who made it, averaging 19-10. I'm not sure if we have any rookies, but we are the 2 seed. The Pistons are the 1 seed because Cade can carry a franchise. Game 1 we take. Game 2 we take. Game 3 they take. They take game 4. We take game 5. And they take 6 and we're going to 7. Start off hot. We need to hold it down. Oh, we definitely do. And we make it from round 1. We take game 1, take game 2, 3, and we sweep. Now we are going to be facing the 8th seed Hornets. The Hornets have LaMelo, Bouknight, Dylan Brooks, that's a good signing, Isaac, and Kai Jones. They are Rozier off the bench, so they might have a better bench than we do, but we definitely have a better starting lineup. They take game 1, we take game 2 and 3 and 4, and we take 5. So we gentlemen sweep them, and we're back in the finals. We are going up against the Rockets, which I'm not sure if I prefer, because this team is alright now. So they have Jalen Green, and they signed Porzingis. Their team is Jalen Green and Kristaps. It's basically that. There's a few 80s off the bench, but it's that. We take game 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. We sweep, and we made it. Oh, we're NBA champions. That's so awesome. Were we the best team? I'm not sure if we were. We got a lot of nice circumstance, as in Hornets taking out the 1 seed for us. I don't even think we faced the 1 seed here. The BI trade definitely helped, because Ingram definitely clutched up in the playoffs. He's going to stay 1 more season. He didn't want to sign. He doesn't want to sign, so he won't stay with us. But and we need to sign back Haliburton and Holmgren. We don't have a bunch of money. We're gonna have to clear up some money. We're gonna have to let some people walk to give us some room, and that's the only chance we have to try to hold on to Holmgren and Haliburton. So looking into the draft, we have the 23rd or 22nd pick. I'm not 100% sure. So we're going to go ahead and choose a prospect. We like this guy. He's a very bad shooter. So I'm not sure if we do see potential in him. From where we are in the draft, we don't really have a guaranteed player, so we might as well take a chance on someone that has, I think it's at All-NBA or All-Star potential. So, Killian Malwaya. This one, if we just know something about someone, All-Star potential, we'll take Jordan Butler from North Carolina. So, Haliburton is on a big contract. Or he will be, because this is 4 years, $151 million. So after some thoughts, we're going to trade Devontae Graham for a first and a second. So on the bright side, Haliburton and Holmgren continue to get better, so we do have a dynamic duo on our hands. They both could be breaking the 90s by the time this video is over. Now Ingram, I'm not sure what I want to do, because we signed Haliburton to this massive contract, but Holmgren, I'm not sure. I don't know what to do. I think he will make it to the end of the video, but I would like to set them up for something. So Ingram we might move, considering he's such a massive contract. So I think this is my solution to the money problem. For the most part, or we actually are gaining cap in this. Brunson, I don't plan on keeping. Saddiq Bey, I think eventually will be better than Brandon Ingram, and he is on a contract, so we do have him locked up, so that's pretty good for the rest of this thing. So we keep him. We lose Ingram, who did play pretty good for us last season, averaging just about 20. Oubre also played pretty good for us last season, so that is sad that we do lose him, but hopefully we do get pieces that can help us continue to get better. Okay, this is going to be the last trade that we plan to do before the off season. This one is purely just for a depth standpoint. We need someone off the bench because we have a pretty weak bench right now. Kevin Love should help fix that. We do get rid of 2 expiring contracts, a second round pick for Kevin Love. I really do like this deal, and I think he can help us go for another ring. So at the end of year 4, we had a similar result to last year, and Chet wins MVP. That's crazy. I didn't see that coming. So Chet wins MVP off of some crazy numbers. He almost was in the 50, 40, 90 club, just minus free throws. Almost averaged 3 blocks a game, 12 rebounds a game, 24 points a game. That's pretty nuts. And we do have Haliburton making second team, but we are the 1 seed. I'm really proud of Chet. We can go ahead and see what we all did. Haliburton averaged almost 30, 7 assists, 4 rebounds, and then we saw what Holmgren did. Saddiq Bey did 18.5, almost 7 rebounds, 2 assists. So he did improve his numbers on this team. So he kind of filled the void of Brandon Ingram. So into the first round, we're playing against the Brooklyn Nets, who still have Kyrie Irving, Cam Thomas, Ben Simmons, Durant, and Sharp. This team is better than us, but we do have the MVP, so we could make it through. And we're up 2-0, up 3-0, up 3-2, and we're tied going into Game 7. If we blow a 3-0, that's going to be wild. And we don't. We make it. And I think it took Haliburton dropping 37 and Holmgren dropping a double-double for us to make it through. So like I said, this team is probably better than us too. We're up 2-1, and the Knicks are into the conference finals. We're going into another Game 7. We're getting off to another slow start. This time we're not going to recover from it, and we do get eliminated in 7. So we are just going to use our picks. We have the 19th and the 28th. Ooh, this draft and stash guy is pretty good. Obviously we won't be able to use him, but this would be really good to use. I think I like this guy. We're going to go with Drew Bowen. We do have another pick, and it's the 39th. We are going to go for a shot in the dark and go after Josh Ball from UNLV. So rookie signings, we have a 70. Okay, we kind of hit on all of our picks. We have a 77, 75, and a 75. So that is pretty helpful actually. So Haliburton, Holmgren, and Bey all go up by 1. And the rookie we drafted last season and we sent to the G League is actually up to an 81 overall. So he will be taking over Brunson's spot. And we did draft some depth, so I am proud of our drafting. And I think this sets us up for one last title run. So this deal is not a blockbuster one like we had earlier. This one's just to sure us up in a position that I don't feel 100% confident in. And that is power forward. So Wendell Carter Jr. will go and be our 6th man for us. Maybe 7th, I'm not sure how that works. We get rid of 2 shooting guards. And I feel pretty okay with it. We're going to sign somebody that will just come in and be in a 3rd string. And we get 2 players that will most likely be in the rotation. Give up a pick. Not really worried about that pick because we did draft a bunch of like influx of younger players, so I think that would work for future years. And I really do like this deal. Looking at the rotation for the final year of our rebuild, we have Tyrese Haliburton running the 1, Killian Malwaya running the 2, Sadiq Bey at the 3 spot, Chet, which is your reigning MVP, at the 4 spot, Robert Williams, Wendell Carter off the bench, Isaiah Jackson, Jalen Worley, and then Nasir Little is going to be the final spot off the bench. If we have too much front court influx near the end of the year, then we might go ahead and start Drew Bowen, or not start him, but give him some minutes. I like the 9 men that we're running, and I feel pretty confident in it. So this final year was definitely our best in terms of record, as Haliburton wins MVP. So we've had back-to-back MVPs on our team. I'm pretty sure we probably win Coach of the Year, because 71 wins is absurd. Yeah, we do. And we get MVP. That's kind of nuts. And we got 2 people in first team with Haliburton and Holmgren. So I'm glad, definitely I'm glad that we ended up trading up for Holmgren, because this duo has been insane. Unsurprisingly, we had the best record in the NBA. First round, we're going up against the Chicago Bulls. And we sweep first round against the Bulls. Okay, now we are going up against the Raptors. And we're up 3-0 and we sweep. Going up against the Magic, they have DJ Wagner, Jalen Suggs, Franz Wagner, Paolo Banchero, and Oscar Tate. So this team is better, but I still think we're better. And we're up 3-2. And we are in the finals again, going up against the Grizzlies. And they have Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, Patrick Baldwin, Jaren Jackson, Zubac. Ooh! So they have better overalls, but our chemistry is pretty good. We were down 3-0. That's unfortunate. Okay, so we do take 1 game. So we are not completely out of it. We have a really good first quarter, and we win almost every quarter there. Going to game 6, it's not over. We just need to win 2 more games. We get off to a slow start. Oh, unfortunately, we do lose, and the Grizzlies do win a championship. I believe they were better, but this rebuild has been 100% a success. If this is anywhere close to how this trade turns out for the Pacers, then it will also be a success. Because Haliburton won MVP, Holmgren won MVP. I mean, it was awesome. We did turn them into a contender, did win a finals, went to 3. We had 3 finals appearances. And that was only in 5 years. Hope y'all enjoyed. Let me know what team you want me to do next in the comments, and I'll see you all next time.